This is basically back. Got a blog, YouTube channel.
Subscribe button if you haven't already. Usually, every now and then I'll do a vlog. This one is a little bit, different. For those that know me personally, I know how I play two different sports. One of them is basketball, and another one which is actually my main sport, which is golf. So I'm actually out here at the range. This was somewhat of a last minute, so I said, I might as well, do a little vlog with y'all, and later on I'm headed to the course, so I might, get a few clips in, and I'll figure it out. But usually before I head out to the course, I like to get a warm-up session in before, just so I can get into a feeling through my swing. The first things I do is I always work on my irons, especially my 7, because that's one of the top 3 irons that I use the most out of my bag, especially when I need it for situations to get myself out of. Also, too, it's really important that, for our golfers before we head out to the golf course. Here's another iron that I like to use a lot, which is the 5 iron. I usually use this particular iron for situations when I'm further out to the green. And usually if I'm 200 yards out or 170 out, I use this 5 iron. It gives me really good luck, and it has definitely saved me a lot in the tournaments that I have competed in throughout high school and over the summer before I started, college and everything. Now, this is the driver, the biggest club in the bag. This is definitely the club that I like to use a lot when I'm on the range. Is mainly because it's really going to determine how I'm going to perform on the course. Just based on, the first shot. I got to be able to get in rhythm first. All right, so got me a little warm-up session over there. Mind you, I haven't, picked up a club in almost 2 months. So I say that I did all right. Not somewhat really satisfied with my drive. So I already know the first few shots are going to really determine how I'm going to, perform on every hole today. So now I'm about to grab me something to eat real quick, and then I'll catch up with y'all. After just finishing with the range and getting something to eat, now I'm on my way to work on my short game for a while before I head on out there. I know that some of y'all probably got some questions on how long have I been playing golf. I've been playing this game for over a decade. For more information, go to one of my recent videos on my main channel. I pretty much explain everything on there. Also, never really thought I would do this type of vlog at all, because I know people have had some questions on how come I never made any content that's golf related. Honestly, I don't really have an answer to that. Really, I don't really discuss people about me playing golf. I just don't. It's not like a bad thing. It's just I don't really see the reason why. I mean, for those that know me, they know that I play this sport. I mean, there's a lot of things that I don't really discuss about. But since I'm at the house, it's since I'm getting some sun for a while, I might as well just vlog. The last time I did a vlog that was golf related was over almost a year ago. It was with the guys for my birthday. Speaking of which, my birthday's actually in a few weeks, so if y'all wanna wish me a happy birthday in the comments, I appreciate it very much. The weather's all right. Not too hot, it's not too cold. It's a nice day. Also, too, what I like to do a lot before I head on out is to definitely get warmed up and work on some putting. It is definitely not only my biggest strength, but it's the most important part of the game. This is actually the first thing I do first, but since the range was a lot closer, I might as well have got the range over with, so I wouldn't have to do a lot of back and forth with walking. So as you can see, I'm trying to, get in the rhythm just to get a feeling of it on how the greens are going to be throughout the course. I just got done warming up. I'm about to head on out to the course. I would have got a few clips of me chipping and pitching, but it's on the other side, and I'm not sure the camera will be able to, get a side of me taking some practice shots. I'm trying to determine if I'm either going to do 9 or 18 holes. Most likely just 9, depending on the pace it goes, because there are a few groups ahead of me. I'm not really too focused on what exactly I'm gonna score today. I'm really just trying to focus on if my swing is still there, because I do believe that I'm supposed to compete in the tournament either in June or July if it doesn't get canceled. But you still want to just be prepared, just in case. So now that I'm about to head on out, I'm gonna try my very best to try to get every shot. If I can, I'll try my best to make sure that I get enough clips of it, and then I'll just I'll put them together. Like I know. So this is hole 1. It's a par 4, about 300 yards out. So. Okay, so heads up, I did explain this a little bit later, but on this hole, I couldn't really get any more shots. It was cough path only, and the angle would not have been right, and y'all would not have been able to get me with any more further shots, including the putts on the green. So sorry about that. After the first 2 holes, I couldn't really get any more shots from the first hole because it was cross paths only, and on the green I couldn't really get a good angle for y'all to see me knock down the putts. I also got to be aware too, there's also a group that is behind me as well, so I got to try my best to not only get the clips for y'all, but also play at a certain pace. So just bear with me. If you have made it this far in the video, hit that like button and subscribe. I'm on my way to hole 3. I'm officially 1 over because I bogeyed the first one and par the second one. This next hole is a par 4, so y'all wish me luck. So far, I'm doing all right, but I can already tell that that's gonna be, a long day for me. I also forgot to mention this earlier, but y'all probably have already noticed it. I did forget to bring my hat, so try not to roast me about my hair in the comments. I know I need a haircut. I know it looks bad. Only thing that I gotta just really just focus on, it's just my swing. It's on and off. So I'm trying to make sure that I can get, a decent shot, so that way I don't get myself into any trouble. Like, for an example, if I'm in the forest, or if I gotta take, an extra stroke due to, water hazard. Next one, so whole forest, a part 3. I usually do pretty well on part 3, so I really shouldn't have to worry. I just gotta just hit just one good shot, and I'm chilling. Now here's the update score right now. Now I'm 2 over now because I just bogeyed that last hole I 3-putted, which is, that's not good. It's unacceptable. So I'm gonna, try to do better for these next few holes, and I'll get back with y'all. All right, so after the tee box shot, I wasn't particularly happy about the shot because of the position that I was. Now, on the other hand, I was over the water, but I was further out, so that's why I didn't do too well. That was not really a good shot. It rolled off the green. I would have been going for an eagle putt, but that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to pitch it back up there. Hopefully, not get into for a par save. Just wanted to show y'all. So on this hole, I couldn't really find a good angle to show the pitch or the putt. That one I did pretty well. I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit loose now and back in my swing and my rhythm. Now here's the updated score now. Back-to-back pars. We have 3 more holes left for the day, and I'll get back with y'all at the end of the day. I usually don't do this, but look how close that is. Almost knocked it in for the eagle. So this is definitely a birdie putt right here for sure. That's a good way to finish it off. So that's it for the 9 holes today. That's the final score out of 9 holes. I'll say that I did okay. You know, I haven't touched the club in almost 2 months. So if y'all want another vlog like this, just let me know in the comment section. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. See you at the next video. Safe and God bless.